Drag Survivor All-Stars is proudly presented by the Ravensvale Podcast Network. It was time for the first official week of the competition. Each team was tasked with preparing for the annual creative presentation and Battle of the Bands competition. How would the new All-Stars dynamic impact the first week of the game? The Glamour tribe immediately split apart after tribe selection. It would seem a rebellion was on the horizon against the team captain.
I absolutely love my team. We get along really well. We were brainstorming literally on day one, and we came up with a concept like simultaneously. Like we all video chatted. Everyone was on the same page. Nobody had any real disagreements whatsoever. At first we were kind of like, bouncing around ideas. At first it was gonna be something like Kids Bop or whatever. And as funny as that probably sounds, it started to get a little messy. So we just scrapped that, and we came up with a sister act number, which everyone's familiar with the film, everyone's familiar with how it goes, and I couldn't be more proud and more happy with my team.
I do like my tribe. I think we are the most put together this week. I have heard that the other tribes they've not really had a whole lot of rehearsal. We had 2 nights back to back that we could rehearse, and we're also rehearsing this evening before everything happens.
I think we missed some opportunities on maybe having some really hard, heavy hitters, but also that's really good because I know that I'm not a super heavy hitter. I do think that I'm a great performer, but there are certainly people who are much more talented or have done things longer than I have and are more seasoned. So as far as if I like my group, I do for now. There are definitely some issues there that we need to get removed, but I do like my team. I don't trust them except for Royal and Dixon. There is some trust there, but I also know that I need to be aware.
I was definitely running rehearsals like the Navy, but I really wanted us to be very tight. I wanted us to be together, and I didn't want to lose this competition. The other tribes think that we're boogers, so I'm going to prove to them that the boogers will be winning this challenge.
The tea with my team is that I got the perfect team for my game. I helped convince Dixon to do this. I am Perry's probably #1 person they even talk to. Royal made the biggest mistake picking me for her tribe because she lost control of it the moment she did that.
I think everybody wants to get rid of Royal because she's allied with a lot of really strong people, but I think there's a very good chance of her winning individual immunity if we were to be in the bottom. So in that event, I think the next person to get rid of is Rahla, because she has been untrustworthy somewhat.
My main alliance is the secret squad. It is me, Ruby, Perry, and Platinum. So I was stoked because our original game plan was come in 2 each team. Perfect. We ended up 2 on each tribe.
I think that Ivory needs to go because she does nothing but talk and talk and talk. Her mouth runs more than her sewing machine, girl.
I am going to be voting for Ivory. She's just playing a very devious, messy kind of game. And I understand it. Of course, you got to do that. But girl, you're hot and strong right now. And you're kind of a social threat. So we got to get you out, sis. You've been going around saying different things to different people. And that's been since like way before even the photo shoot. So we got to get you out.
If my team loses, there's one of two ways that this could go. I do not want to get rid of Rahla or Dixon, but word on the street is that Ivory and Perry are trying to get rid of Dixon. Dixon is one of my allies right now. Dixon and Rahla are my go-to people on my tribe. I don't give a fuck that none of y'all don't like him right now. I'm gonna use him while he's here. He likes me, and I'm gonna take that.
In the first impressions twist, Perry received the most votes from her team and went on a journey. She got to choose forgiveness or revenge.
At first, when Morph said, you have to vote for somebody, I about passed the fuck out because I was like, oh, we're just getting rid of someone. Oh, we're just getting rid of 3 people right off the bat? What in the shit? And then Royal goes, no, I think this is to lip sync. We're choosing the people to lip sync. And I go, okay, I would love to do the lip sync. I have listened to the song a whole bunch, just in case. And I think I know it pretty well. And then everybody else on the team is like, I don't know this fucking song at all, and I don't want to do the lip sync. So I'm like, okay, I guess it's me. So they pick me, and then Morphine goes, well, you're not going to lip sync, it's something else. You're going on a special secret little journey. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool. So then Morphine is like, you can either pick forgiveness or you can pick revenge. And if you pick forgiveness, your whole team gets extra fire tokens and you will get 3 fire tokens. If you pick revenge, you get something secret. And I'm like, okay, me getting a bunch of extra fire tokens is, well, a bunch, 3 extra fire tokens, that's pretty baller. That's really good. And the secret thing, it's probably an idol, but I don't know, I can get an idol with fire tokens. So I kind of just want the tokens. And also, what if the revenge thing is something that's gonna fuck over my teammates? I don't want to do that, because they didn't, I don't want revenge. They didn't there was no malice. They thought they were picking me to lip sync because I knew the words.
Because Perry chose the forgiveness option, her entire team received 1 bonus fire token to start the game. For her charity, Perry received 3 additional fire tokens, setting her far ahead of the rest of her team. The first major alliances of the season formed during the first week. A top 7 alliance formed consisting of Sean, Royal, Alexandra, Colin, Cairo, Platinum, and Jules. But several members of this alliance felt uneasy. Would this alliance be able to last, or would they split apart? A second faction consisting of Ivory, Platinum, Perry, and Ruby named themselves the Secret Squad. It seemed the leader was Platinum, seeking to fulfill her plan of uplifting the newer performers with an alliance to bring them to the end of the game. Royal and Rahla rejoined forces from their Season 2 alliance, putting them head-to-head against Ivory and Perry from the Secret Squad. Where would Dixon fall in this lineup? This week, our All-Stars were given their first 2 fire token tasks. They had to promote their photo shoots online, and the top performing player on each tribe would receive a fire token.
I received the fire token for my team for winning the social media challenge.
So I won a fire token this week because I was the top scorer in the social media challenge.
I won this week's social media challenge and I got a fire token.
Additionally, the judges ranked the contestants within their tribes based on their opening photo shoots. The top scoring model would also receive a fire token.
I also won the photo shoot on my team, so I got another extra fire token for that.
This week's fire token task was our photo shoot, and I won it for my tribe, so I got the fire token.
This week I received 1 fire token because I won the photo shoot challenge for my tribe. Woo!
This week's weekly advantage was the audience blocker. This year, the audience gets to cast a vote to send someone home. Whoever receives the most votes from the audience would get 1 vote against them at Tribal Council. But this advantage can be used to prevent them from casting a vote.
I do not want to bid on this week's weekly advantage. I do not think my tribe is going to be in the bottom. I'd be very shocked if we were.
Here's the thing. The audience loves me, and I don't think they would ever vote me out or want to cast a vote against me. So why would I want to block that vote? That vote is obviously going to be going to someone else. So no, I'm not bidding on this advantage. I'll be keeping my 2 tokens.
You know what? I'm gonna bid my fucking token. Who cares?
Jules was the only contestant to bid on this advantage, granting her the audience blocker advantage. This year, a locked 5-digit box was placed outside during confessionals. Each week, the audience is polled on their favorite contestant, earning them the title of Most Valuable Player, or MVP, and a fire token. Every MVP would receive a clue to this treasure chest, but its contents are unknown.
49754. No.
This week, our contestants competed with their teams in the Battle of the Bands competition. Tribes had to share the spotlight with each other, making sure everyone has their moment in the performance to shine. They must also have a cohesive look and a wow factor. Judges would award bonus points to their favorite band member for each team, potentially boosting that person to immunity. Tribe went next.
So for our group challenge, we are going to do a churchy number, and we are very women of worship. We have a deacon with enormous diction. And then we're also, all of us are gonna like go through our individual numbers and keep like losing our faith, and we're getting further away from God and being sluts.
This week, our team is going to we're trying to be slutty nuns, but we have not escaped our nunhood yet, okay? So we're in this church choir, we're wearing our robes, and then we end up stripping into being a whore. We're just living our real fulfilled lives.
Good evening, Core. Thank you so much for joining us this evening. The Church of Glamour welcomes you. We invite you to join us in song this time with our Women of Worship chorus and their director, Deacon Norman. I will follow him. Follow him wherever he may go. And near him I always will be. For nothing can keep me away. He is my destiny. I will follow him.
in a salad. I know the chalice, I'm the queen of the palace. Touching his phallus, now we horny like a rabbit. He wasn't sure, now he making it a habit. I ain't looking for a conversation. Give it to me, I'm tired of waiting. Take me to a new elevation.
It was time for Tribal Council. 2 teams would be safe, with the overall winning team earning fire tokens for each of their members. Who would win immunity? Who would be safe? And who would be sending someone home?
If you participated in the pre-game reward challenge, please step forward. Not y'all don't remember. So every single year during our registration event, we have a pre-game reward challenge. Royal Disaster, Judy Good, and Greta Garbage competed to Zombie Boy by Lady Gaga. The winner will receive 20 bonus points added towards their overall score, which will add 20 points to their team. Are y'all ready to find out who won that reward challenge? The winner was, drumroll please, Royal Disaster. Congratulations, Royal Disaster. You received 20 points towards your score boosting glamour this evening. You guys can get back in line. Ladies and gentlemen, your winning tribe tonight. Drumroll please. The Mustache Tribe. Congratulations, Mustache Tribe. You are dismissed from the stage. Congratulations, Cofer. You are safe from elimination tonight.
Glamour were declared the losers of the night and had to send someone home.
If my team loses tonight, it was originally gonna be Rahla. But if we lose tonight, I think as long as Royal doesn't get immunity, she's gone.
My number one is Royal, absolutely. I love Royal. I know that in my previous confessionals, it didn't seem like I did, but that's my sister. And so I'm here to protect her and her to protect me.
I have a lot of respect for Royal and I have a lot of respect for Rahla. We all work together really, really well because, you know, we've been there, done that. Those two I love. Those two I'm keeping with me, at least until the very end.
Dixon he's in the power seat right now. We have no choice but to rely on Dixon. Either Dixon is gonna go with us, me and Royal, or Dixon is gonna go with Ivory and Perry. And we're really banking that he goes with us.
As per the rules of Drag Survivor, one of you is going to win individual immunity for being the highest scorer on your tribe. This, again, is determined by several factors. Your individual score from creative presentation, as I told you all before the game, the reward challenge, the audience vote, all of that can impact it. Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to find out who is safe on the Glamour tribe? Your top scoring contestant, safe from elimination tonight. Drum roll, please. That's a shitty drum roll. Come on, Royal Disaster. On the count of three, you're going to reveal 1, 2, 3, reveal. Your mouth since this game even started, sister. Also, you're as tight Victoria, sorry. All right, Ivory, on the count of three, you're gonna reveal your vote. 1, 2, 3, reveal. Ivory, do you have anything you want to say?
I am only told the truth this entire time. If people want to twist it, they can twist it.
Before we reveal the votes, if anyone has a hidden immunity idol and would like to use it, now would be the time to do so. I will now reveal the votes. First vote. Shut the fuck up. First vote. Rahla Abdul. 1 vote, Rahla. I apologize, guys. I did it slightly over. Don't yell at me. The second vote is the audience vote. Let me make that clear. That was my vote. The second vote was the audience vote. Next vote. Rahla Abdul. That is 2 votes Rahla, 1 vote Ivory. Next vote. Ivory Trade. 2 votes Rahla, 2 votes Ivory. Next vote. The first person voted out of Drag Survivor All-Stars. Ivory Trade. Make some noise for Ivory Trade. Let's get a microphone for Ivory real fast as she exits this part of the competition.
Ivory Trade became the first person voted out of Drag Survivor All-Stars. But there was a twist.
You guys remember last year when I said I was going to do a little twist? This year on Drag Survivor, when you are voted out, you are not out of the game. Ivory Trade, you are going to Redemption Island. This year on Drag Survivor All-Stars, our contestants that are voted out will go to Redemption Island. At a predetermined point of the competition, we will have a lip sync smackdown to return to the Ivory Trade, you are the first person on Redemption Island. You are not eliminated yet. How does that make you feel?
Great!
I feel shit. I'm excited for Redemption Island. It sounds fun. Sounds like a good little time. I'm worried if they vote someone out like Cairo or something like that, because that's gonna make Redemption Island a little tight. But it's gonna be fun.
Ivory Trade was voted out of the competition and sent to Redemption Island. Would Glamour recover from this loss and escape the bottom next week? Or would they start a losing streak they can't recover from? In the overall race for the crown, we combine every judge's scores, including their bonus votes for their favorite band members, photo shoot scores, and bonus points. Jules, Colin, and Alexandra were the top 3 contestants in the overall lead. This year, contestants received bonus fire tokens for being the top scorer on their tribe, and for being the highest scoring contestant in the game that week. Jules, Colin, and Royal were the highest scoring contestant on their tribes, earning them a bonus token. Jules was the highest scoring contestant overall this week, earning them a bonus fire token.